my thought is like, well, it's people who put the stuff together for AI, right?
It's not my fault that I'm smarter than artificial intelligence.
We plant the seed, but those other people water it.
A lie just doesn't come out of the air. A lie stems from the truth.
I know you love Too Short.
Girl,
blow the whistle.
On and on. Can't understand why it lasts so long.
Oh my gosh, Bad Bunny. So we watched the
Ain't he fine?
So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
So we watched the Grammys late. We watched it last night because we're too busy to do it during the week or whatever. And I thought he was so humble.
100%.
Like he looks like such a humble heart. And what I love about Trevor Noah hosting the Grammys is I thought it was so cool that he could go around and had like these really interesting pieces of information about the people in the audience.
He did his research.
He really did. He did a great job.
He did his research.
He's like, I'm going out with a bang.
And Bad Bunny, they did an interview with him after the Grammys on, I can't remember which network it was, but they interviewed him and they said to him, who do you feel like supported you the most, picked you up the most, helped you the most, made you basically who you are? And he said, my mom. And he said, not because of the music, because my mother would have stood by me no matter what I did.
What do you mean would have? She's passed?
No, she's still here. Like he's saying, like regardless to whether he became international music phenomenal sensation, his mom wouldn't have cared if he was a trash man. His mom was like, I'm with you no matter what you are or what you're doing. I'm still with you.
Right.
And I think that was sweet because I think he gets a lot of his humility from his mom, which is one of the reasons why he didn't want to ever play in the United States is because he didn't like the way the United States portrayed his people. So he didn't want to bring that energy to his shows. Mm-hmm. So he would only play in Puerto Rico, which is the United States.
Yes.
But he would not play, I don't know if we want to say inland, out of land, but he just kept it in Puerto Rico. But I think he's amazing.
My friend said that she's watching, I guess maybe the pre-show or the red carpet or something, and Lady Gaga, I guess, tapped him and said, "Did you see it?"
That was during the Grammys.
Oh, okay,
because she tapped him on the back. Yes.
I didn't see it, and she said he was just like so such a fan.
Yeah, he was like, he said she was like, "I love you," and he's like, "I love you too." Like, but the crazy thing is, when he was at the Grammys, everybody was like kind of wondering why he was so buff. He had on a bulletproof vest.
Oh no! I know he had on shoulder pads.
He had on. It was all bulletproof.
Wow!
It was to protect him, and he didn't bring any of his family to the Grammys. His mother didn't come with him.
Crazy.
Nobody came with him. He came alone for security reasons, and he wore a bulletproof vest for security reasons, just in case anything happened. So the people that were surrounding him were his security.
Wow!
Nobody from his family at all, which is kind of crazy for the United States, and
kind of sad that it's such an important time for him and he can't have his family around him.
I think I loved, and what I really, really loved is, first of all, I love Justin Bieber.
His performance was so good. When Trevor said captivating, like that's the perfect word for it. I thought it was so good.
He went down to the least amount of clothing that he could wear
and some socks.
Say to him, I am talented. I am here. Y'all did not break me.
Ooh, that's such a great way to look at it.
I am still standing. I am Justin Bieber. And I didn't get this because I'm not talented. I got this because I'm me. And I loved it. I loved the way his wife gave her support to him. Mm-hmm. What an amazing, beautiful couple. I don't care what he's been through. I don't care if he's recovered. He knows Jesus. And you could tell. And they love each other.
I love that you said it that way, that because my daughter made a comment about like, why is he not wearing any clothes? But I love that you said it because it's like, don't see anything else but
me,
the gift and the talent in me. Mm-hmm. That's so beautiful. That's like
God
poetic.
Is who he said he is, and this is me.
That's
and
so
I was
good.
Like,
that's so good.
I look at that and I think about when I was younger, and I will never forget when I was young, and I was so excited to watch Michael Jackson on the Grammys. Like I waited all day. Yeah. I had a beaded jacket. Girl, don't play. I had a beaded jacket from Merry Go Round. Do you remember Merry Go Round?
I do.
I had a beaded jacket from Merry Go Round. I had sideburns. I could do every single dance from Beat It and Thriller that there was. I was like, I knew everything the way you feel about me. I waited for Michael Jackson to come on the Grammys, and I just sat there like enamored. I was just like, I love Michael Jackson.
That's how my daughter was last night about Tyler, the Creator. She couldn't wait for him to come on.
And think about Cher. I mean, Cher, I mimicked my jewelry off Cher because Cher is, I remember watching Sonny and Cher with my grandmother. Mm-hmm. And she was just singing, and then they had their little baby. I think it was Chastity. I remember them from forever. Name. And she looks amazing. And for her to go on there and give Kendrick Lamar that award for Luther, and she said to Luther Vandross, and it was like, oh.
Well, I love her sense of humor, but I don't know if you saw it, because she takes, I mean, after this many years being in the industry, she just took it so well. Like, she wasn't like offended or like somebody messed up. But then I saw her with one of the guys. I think he must have been a producer, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. And I saw her mouthing, "I am so sorry. I am so sorry." Mm-hmm.
But it's
okay. You're so humble.
Honey, you're Cher.
Yeah, but
you're Cher.
But she didn't take it that way though. She wasn't diva at all.
She was. Yeah. I loved the whole show. I love Olivia Dean.
I do too.
She is amazing.
I love her too. She's adorable.
My baby Gracie loves her. I just thought that me getting to watch the Grammys like via FaceTime with Gracie, because she had all her friends from school.
Sweet.
Everybody's watching it. We're texting Mariah. We're texting Gracie. Everybody's going back and forth on the performances. And I'm thinking, I did this when I was little. Mm-hmm. When I was little, I was sitting in front of that TV, probably with penny candy and some potato chips. And I was enamored with the shows. I mean, and now we have so much more theatrical things to add to the shows. Right back then, Michael Jackson was dancing his heart out.
Those shows what I loved about it too is like they were doing like performances. It was like a play in a sense. Like some of the people that performed, it was like a whole, like Tyler the Creator, it was like a whole set. It was like they were shooting a video.
Oh yeah,
it was really cool.
I mean, I remember Whitney Houston back in her day holding the note for The Bodyguard. And I just think I was young, but tears start rolling down my eyes. I was like, dang, I love her. Like, this is like, what, Celine Dion? Mm-hmm. I mean, you think about Celine Dion and some of the greatest voices that we've ever heard. And I remember asking a kid the other day, I was like, do you even know who Michael Jackson is?
Oh my gosh. I was saying to like different people would come up. I would tell my daughter, I'm like, she's an icon. Queen Latifah, she's an icon. What? Q-Tip, icon. What? Pharrell, icon.
And my favorite part is they got up to support each other.
Yeah.
They got up to support each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, they got up and they were dancing and jamming, and it was like, they did that.
I would say that's the one thing about tough times, not to bring it down, but it really does bring people together.
Music.
Music brings people together, and just everything that's going on in our country. And it's just like everyone supporting each other. Mm-hmm. SZA, like what she said, love her too.
Yes,
like,
Billie Eilish.
I love Billie Eilish.
I mean, Billie Eilish. I was really laughing. Good. So I'm scrolling through the socials, right? And this is going to sound so funny because this is so Atlanta. This is so funny. And when I saw Too Short performing, because the Super Bowl's in Oakland.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Wait, Too Short performed on the Grammys?
No, he performed at the Super Bowl show.
I know you love Too Short. I know that's one of yours. That's your song.
Girl,
blow the whistle.
On. Can't understand why it lasts so long. Hey, must be the superpowers. I was like, blow the whistle.
Right.
I was like, come on, Short.
Every time I hear that song, I think of you.
Oh my God. Now it's T.I. Now I love T.I.
I love T.I. too.
Girl, I wanted to do the video so bad and nobody was filming for me. The T.I.'s back.
Yeah, no, his new song is called, is it Let Them or what is it called?
I can't remember what it's called, but every time the video comes on, I'll be on my phone like it.
Let Them Know.
Let Them Know.
Let Them Know.
I mean,
it's a good song.
The OG's
That's going to be the...
He cut his hair. Mm-hmm. And I love that him and Tiny are still making it. No matter what's happening, they still doing it. The kids, everybody, but they're at the Grammys. I saw a clip of them at the Grammys this weekend, but I was like, oh my God, T.I.'s back, Too Short sing. Honey, they killed it.
Yeah.
They killed it. And then I could talk to my kids, but my kids are like, we don't like, they don't know anything about Life is Too Short, right? They know Hard Knock Life. They know that.
Right.
But they didn't know about like E40 and
well,
but
I mean, you can't play some of those songs for your kids when they're growing up.
This was good too. They even gave a shout out to Dr. Dre at the Grammys.
Well, yeah, because because that was his award. That's the Dr. Dre award that Pharrell got.
I grew up on the Chronic.
Yeah, he's an amazing producer.
Totally grew up on the Chronic. It was fly. It was hot. It was hot. But anyway,
it was fun to watch it with my daughters.
Yes,
because I mean, I didn't initially think about it, and then when you and I were talking about it, I was like, we didn't get to watch it because it's on so late. But I was like, we can just stream it, and so we had a great time watching it.
Yeah, it was amazing, and I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait to dance my heart out on Bad Bunny. Like, I don't know. I know some of the words from my friend's husband, but I don't know all of the words. But I cannot wait to just
have fun.
What? I mean, you could say whatever you want to say. When you get to that kind of party, it ain't nothing like it.
It's true.
It is nothing like it.
You know, I found really interesting. I don't know if this was with you and G, because G's older than my girls, right? But it was so interesting for me. And this is a great tip for parents. Like, don't shut out your kids when they're playing their music. Like, you want to hear what they're listening to. But it was so interesting. The songs that my youngest daughter knew, that I didn't even know she knew those songs and knew the artist. I was like, oh, you know her? She's like, I don't know why she's in the new artist category. Like, she's been out forever. And I'm like, oh, and she's like singing the songs.
Yes. So I have loved Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie. I'm sorry.
I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie, but I like her.
I'm a Swiftie. I have been a Swiftie since she first came out with her bedazzled guitar. I mean, when I went to see the show, I didn't get to go to this concert because the last time I took the kids to see Taylor Swift, we did not have the best seats. And I was like, if I'm seeing Taylor Swift, I'm looking at her like I'm looking at you.
Right.
That wasn't gonna happen because we waited too late to get the tickets. But I'm a Swiftie. I've watched her since every album. I love her. I love her set. I love her clothes. And I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm a fan of both of them. Two incredible women that, I mean, their concerts brought in so much money.
Yeah, I like Taylor. I like Taylor. I'm not a Swiftie. I like Taylor. I'm a huge Rihanna fan. That's who I'm a fan of.
I miss her.
I'm not a Beyonce fan. Rihanna's being a mama, and I get that. And
you're not a Beyonce fan?
I mean, crazy. I like some of her. I like your music. Don't get me wrong.
Older Beyonce.
Probably.
Yeah, I love older Beyonce. And much better than newer Beyonce.
Pink. I love Pink.
God, so raise your glasses.
If you are wrong in all the right ways. Yeah, I love her. I love her.
Oh my God, my neighbor is a Pink fan.
Yeah.
So we went to see Pink the last time she was in Atlanta. And I don't want to share my secret to the concert. Literally, we bought the ticket 2 hours before. And I was like, you want to go? You want to go?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Oh my God, we did not get off our feet. And you talk about in shape. Good Lord.
Yeah, she's athletic.
Oh, she sung her, oh my God, she sung her heart out.
I love her. She's such a great person. You know, I love women who are like empowering like that.
And she's a mama.
Yeah, she is.
And she's a mama.
And she's married, and she's been through it, and she's made it work. And I think that's
and you
so
see
inspiring.
Kanye done brought Northwest out on stage with him. She sang with him at his last concert. Aww. Yes, he brought her out on stage. And I was like, you know what? The world's giving her a hard time for her piercings and her blue hair and her everything. But you know what? She with her daddy.
I don't think she shouldn't be getting a hard time. Nobody should be judging a child. I mean, you know, it's crazy.
Some of these people treat their animals better than their children. And I think that's kind of crazy. But
it seems like he's on his healing journey too.
Yeah. She's performing with her dad.
It's very cool.
Travis Scott brought out Stormy. I mean, they're with their dad. And don't we want to see little girls with their dads?
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, we want to see them with their dads. We want to see their dads taking them on the journey. That's what this thing called parenting is about. Whether you're married or not, whether you're divorced or whatever, the kids should be able to enjoy both sides of the world.
Spend time with both parents.
Yeah, both parents.
Yeah.
Enjoy both of them. Like, enjoy Kim's lifestyle and Kim's friends, and enjoy your dad and his wife. And she looked happy to me.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah, she looked happy to me, and wasn't stage fright. Stormy either. I was like, oh my God. I was like,
they're like, bring it. I'm meant to be here.
Yes. Yeah. This is my stage.
I'm meant
Dad.
to be here.
Dad, move. Yeah, you was Kanye West. You was.
Now that the opening act is done.
Yeah, but I think that right now, while things are kind of crazy, I'm excited about the Super Bowl. I love the Grammys. I am waiting on the Oscars. I haven't watched all the shows, but I've watched a couple of the shows. I'm not very happy that Wicked wasn't in the Oscars. I think every little girl needs to see Wicked. I think every little girl needs to see those two shows. And that's another amazing singer, Ariana Grande.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen, I love watching this, like I think it's Jimmy Fallon who does it. And he has like the contest and he's done Kelly Clarkson and Ariana Grande. I love Kelly Clarkson too, by the way. She's phenomenal.
But talk about a phenomenal mom. You know, she's giving up her daytime talk show.
Yeah.
She's going to do, I think, a show in the evenings that's going to probably air once a week. It's one of the singing shows. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. I don't know if it's like The Voice or something like that. But once her ex-husband passed, and she said she needs to spend more time with her kids.
That's right.
She needs to be a kid. And shout out to a good mother.
That's what mamas do.
Yeah.
That's what mamas do.
And that girl's voice, woo.
Yes.
And she was singing to us every day. We ain't getting it no more. When I can't lie, when Kelly Clarkson first had her talk show, I was like, is this gonna make it?
I love her. She's so down to earth.
I was kind of like, is it gonna make it? And then I found myself watching it every day.
Yeah, I love her.
I'm like, go Kelly. Mm-hmm. Right? Dressed nice. She just seems so humble and real and you know, and she's a mother. Yep. I mean, she's like, okay, I've done it all, did this. Let me get something I can do once a week so I can take my kids to school.
And that's a priority.
Yeah, it should be a priority.
That's what the children remember.
Yeah,
they
do
remember
homework with your kids. Mm-hmm. Speaking of homework, like we got, if the kids are doing homework or if the AI is doing the homework, it's just crazy. That's crazy too. That's a whole,
though, you know, the AI, there was one day we were getting ready to film our show, and I had a phone call from my oldest daughter, and she's getting flagged for AI, and she's a senior, and she is an amazing writer, and it is so frustrating. Mm-hmm. So what she does now is she actually has some sort of software she uses when she's writing her essays, and she does like an outline. She does a lot of extra work to prove that she's not using AI, which is crazy. The amount what she has to do to prove that she's, you know, actually intelligent. And she's like, well, it's not my fault that, you know,
it's not my fault that I'm smarter than artificial intelligence.
I'm just like, it's crazy.
God did put geniuses on the earth. And like, there are intelligent children.
And my thought is like, well, you know, it's people who put the stuff together for AI, right? It's not AI comes up with it out of thin air. There are people behind that. Like they're gathering the information. They're doing the writing. Like, so
and kids have amazing memories. Kids have amazing memories. Kids can retain a lot of information. And it doesn't mean that you have to have a robot doing your assignments.
Right.
You can completely do your assignments.
And as a teacher, I feel like the teachers should know the style of the student. Like you should know the student's style. I mean, you would know because you work in education.
Yeah, but I also am going to give the teachers a fair shake because they got so much going on.
Yeah.
They have so much going on. It saddens me that they get paid the amount that they do because other countries, they get paid way more. And it also saddens me to think that realistically, we think a child can sit at a desk for 8 hours a day and never get in trouble. The brain isn't even meant to do that. Kids aren't meant to do that. Kids aren't designed to sit for 8 hours a day and not talk and not get in trouble and not move. So then the alternative to that is, oh, your child was bad. Maybe they're a little ADD, ADHD. How about let the kids go play? How about let the kids get dirty? Let the kids be kids. And I think that we're not doing that. Back in the day, kindergarten was half a day. And then you pick up the kids and they be running out to the car like, I got to play. I got to see my friends. Then they go home and they be, and you know, and they're children. So I think teachers are under a lot of pressure. Shout out to all our teachers and our counselors, right? And our counselors and our APs and everybody that works in the school system with the children, because honestly, I think they need to bring recess back. I think they need to bring home ec back. I think they need to bring shop back. I think they need to bring all these things back so that kids can get a chance to relax their brain.
Well, it's such a great way to engage the creative parts of their mind. I think that's so important.
Right.
And our bodies are meant to move. It doesn't matter if you're a kindergartner or if you're 80. Our bodies are meant to move. We're not meant to just sit.
Meant to sit in the house and scroll all day. You've got to get some sunshine and you got to move. And little kids have to get up from that desk. They have to get up from that desk. And we have to also let our kids know, not every kid, this is my opinion, so don't come for me or don't unfollow me just because y'all don't like what I'm saying. My opinion is, every kid isn't meant for traditional college or traditional school.
Agree.
Some kids should be plumbers. Some kids should be mechanics. We need hairstylists. We need estheticians. We need, people that can make really, really good job, like a really good living, that don't have to just go to school. They can go to technical school. They can do some other things. Yeah. And I think that parents and kids stress out over how many AP courses did you take? How much did you do? But meanwhile, who's gonna fix my car?
You got to know your child.
Who's gonna fix my car?
You have to know who's gonna fix your car. Who's gonna own the shop?
Right. Who's gonna fix the toilet?
Yeah, I dated
when the sink clogs up.
I dated this guy years ago, and his younger sister decided she wanted to go to school for HVAC. She was like, I'm not going to college. I'm going to go to school for HVAC, and did great.
She's making six figures.
You know what I mean? So
she's making six figures. And we need to stop putting those people down. And we need to stop putting people who we think their jobs aren't the jobs to have. We need to quit putting them down, because if my kids came in and they wanted to do a job like that, as long as they were making a good living and could provide for their family, and they're happy.
I was just going to say, do what you love.
And they're happy.
Do what you love.
Yes,
do what brings you joy.
Yeah.
Because,
teachers aren't teaching because
Lord knows
they're making a bunch of money.
Right.
Right. Teachers have to be mothers. Teachers have to be nutritionists. Teachers have to be sports physiologists. Teachers have to be therapists. Teachers have to be bodyguards. Teachers have to be a whole lot of things. And we need to appreciate our teachers. We need to give our teachers more money. We need to, just accept the fact that they're under a lot of pressure every day they walk in that building.
They are.
And then they run the risk of, is somebody going to shoot it up?
I mean, I was driving past an elementary school when I was going to pick up my youngest Kay from a soccer practice. And I just noticed, and I'm sure this has always been the case, but I noticed on the windows, they have the room numbers taped on the windows now. I don't know if this is something they've done before. It's something they started since, shootings and things like that happening. Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, well, they must do that in case something happens at the school. If, emergency arrives, they know that's what room number that is, and like how to pull kids out and things like that. Yeah.
It's sad.
It is.
But I just, I have, I'm not the expert in it, but I think kids need a little more freedom when it comes to school. I think the old militant way of teaching a kid, sit, don't move, stop, don't. It's not working. It's not working. We got a whole lot of kids going a whole lot of different ways. And I think I remember once we were in Croatia and Gracie was playing volleyball there, and we were having lunch, and kids were outside running around, and we're like, what's going on? What's going on? And they were like, the kids get a break in the middle of the day from school, and then they go back to their classrooms and get taught again.
And are probably way more focused because the movement stimulates the brain. It's just like, it's so important that that they have a chance to move and get out of that space.
I can't remember if it's Asia or somewhere, but the kids get to take a nap. Remember, kids took a nap in school. When preschool, kids used to take a nap.
And can we get a nap?
They put the mat out and they take a nap. Oh,
I remember taking a nap in preschool.
Yes, how sweet is that?
I totally remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I remember when my kids got that backpack and they was running out that building. They like, Mommy, hey, and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. But I think we just need to get back to basic. Just get back to the basics. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the schools. Respect your teachers. Just try to figure out what your kid wants to do. If your kid doesn't come in the house and say, oh, I'm going to be a plastic surgeon or some type of bioengineer, and they want to be a plumber or they want to be something else, don't look down on those jobs. We need those jobs.
Yeah.
We need farmers.
And they may
plumbers.
enjoy it. They may enjoy that. And that's what's going to help them
we
enjoy
need
their life.
Hairstylists. I need my hair color right now. Like we need hairstylists. Yes.
Me too.
Yes. We need people that are going to help us, be better people. Like it's just happening. Like we don't need to worry about, again, I say this every episode, the dumb shit.
I love teachers who find a way to implement, like they add creativity into the lesson plan. The kids are not just sitting there memorizing. They're learning how to work together. They're learning how to hear other people's opinions. And they're also like making it fun and creative. Like let's draw this to understand it, or let's get up and let's do a game, and let's let's move around the room and find this country or whatever.
On some of the socials, and there's teachers that sing to the kids and teach them different ways of learning. Maria Montessori was one of my favorite styles of teaching ever. I love Montessori school, and I know a lot of people don't, but it allows the child the freedom to say, hey, I want a snack. So I'm going to get up from my bead board and I'm going to go have a snack. But then I'm going to clean up my mess. And then I'm going to come back and do my bead board, which is my math. And I like that. And my kids, each of my kids went to Montessori school for a certain amount of time, because it just helped them with so many skills that I just thought the traditional school didn't help them with.
It breeds independent thinkers.
Yes.
Right.
It did.
My brother went to Montessori.
It did. It's really good. Now, it's not meant for every kid.
No.
Right? It's not meant for every kid.
But you got to know that about your kid.
Yeah, you have to know the style of learning in your child.
That works for your child. Yeah. Absolutely.
And plus, parents, I think that if the kids play more, get off their devices more, go run in the backyard more, go do their gymnastics or their tumbling or do things, they'll be okay at home.
Get them outside. Get them outside in the sun. Like that makes such a huge
difference. Remember dodgeball and kickball?
Yeah. Wait, do you remember the ball that would just spin around the pole? What was that called?
Yes, and you would have to keep hitting it and hitting it.
Tetherball or something. I can't remember, but we have to keep it going.
We played kickball.
I love playing kickball. That was my favorite.
Kickball.
I was a dancer growing up. I love kicking the ball.
I was a gymnast. I was a gymnast and a track star. Who these big legs? I was getting it. I was like, yes. I would play kickball and just run for my life. And dodgeball, so I couldn't take dodgeball because I was always scared of the attack. Like I was like,
you're like, I'm gonna hit, but I don't want to get hit.
I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit. I'm scared of getting hit. I'm scared of getting hit. But I just, I think I'm just so excited about life. Like in the midst of all this darkness, there's going to be some light. I'm so excited about.
The crazy thing is listening to some of the speakers at the Grammys. It's just kind of cool to hear them sharing their perspective and coming together and the light and, and I think the kids that are listening to that, I think it's important that they hear those messages from people that they kind of look up to other than us, Correct. And I think that's great. Anytime we can put our kids in a space where they can hear some encouragement and empowerment and positivity from someone other than their parents.
Yeah.
Sometimes that we plant the seed, but those other people water it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That gets it really going,
good.
Right?
That's really good.
So
that's how the Oscars are going to be. I cannot wait for Sinners to take it all.
I haven't seen Sinners. I know. I keep
see my face always.
I know because I want to see it, but I don't like scary movies.
It's not scary.
Are you sure?
It wasn't to me. I'm a Christian. It didn't bother me. And it might have some truth right now.
And the crazy part about it is I'll watch.
Wait, it might have some truth going on now.
I'm gonna watch it.
My daughter look at Sinners again and be like, "Whoa!"
See, my oldest wants to watch it, and I'll watch it if she wants to watch it with me.
But you know what I think, and I used to say this to my kids all the time. A lie just doesn't come out of the air. You just don't make up a lie. A lie stems from the truth. So there's some truth in that lie. It's probably fabricated or turned around. Nobody's just going to get up and be like, oh yeah, it's just.
What do you mean there's truth in a lie?
Well, it's twisted.
Wicker.
It's twisted. So I think that people don't just make up something out of the blue. It's come from somewhere, right? It's come from somewhere. It started from somewhere. Did you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, when I think of it, I think it's because people typically lie because they're afraid of the consequence.
Yeah, but I think they add some truth to the lie so that it seems more realistic.
I guess a good liar would do that.
I think a good liar would do that. I do. And I think so biblically, there was always a fine line between a lie and the truth. It just kind of veered off this way. Right? So yeah, you got to remember, like, I don't know, I'm not getting into the religion, but he was once in heaven and then he fell.
That's right. Okay, so we'll say all that to say that I have not seen Sinners. I know I should have.
Go see it.
But I will. It's streaming. So
Michael B. Jordan did an amazing job.
And my daughters love him. So
he did an amazing job playing two people. Go see it.
I'm going to. We'll watch it. We'll do it. I'll try and get a movie night out of my teenagers.